Welcome to this short presentation for Cloud Developer Certification Preparation Series, Load Testing Applications in the Cloud. After you complete this unit, you should understand the benefits of load testing, how to perform load testing in the cloud applications by using simulated loads and describe the benefits of load testing, how to set up load testing, how to analyze the results from load test, and load testing tools that are available on IBM Bluemix. Load testing is the simplest form of performance testing. It helps determine the capacity of handling a certain amount of users or load on your cloud application. The goal is to see how your system will perform when it's subjected to both an expected and stressful amount of load, or stress testing. The benefits of testing are there's no setup or maintenance required, it's easy and fast deployment, there's scalability. If you need more agents, launch them via the Bluemix dashboard using the auto-scale service. There's easy management via the Bluemix dashboard. Tests can be done from different geographical regions. And there's a low maintenance cost. You only pay for the time the agents are running. BlazeMeter. The IBM Bluemix BlazeMeter service provides an enterprise-grade out-of-the-box load testing solution that's compatible with Apache JMeter. The IBM Bluemix Load Impact Service is a leading load testing tool with unlimited on-demand multiple geographic testing capacity. The Load Impact Service provides two tools for you to create user scenario script by using Google Chrome extension or a proxy recorder. To prepare for load testing, you have to determine whether the application complies with contracts, regulations, and service level agreements, or SLAs. You have to detect bottlenecks to be tuned as well. First, identify the tests that need to be performed. Steps in load test iterations are: the first test will be used as a baseline for performance, the second test is to evaluate if you can increase performance, and the third test is used to tweak and assure there are no issues. Using historical projected data, identify peak hours of traffic of an existing application or based on SLAs and add 10 to 50% above the peak number to ensure that you have the required bandwidth for potential spikes in traffic at any given time. Load test execution. To do a load test, you have to create user scenarios, create load tests, and define the load. Finally, you have to run multiple iterations of tests. A test configuration describes the load test that you want to run. You have to define the virtual user loads identified in the first step. For simple settings, enter the VU or virtual user load level. For example, how many concurrent users do you want to simulate? Then enter the test duration and specify the percentage of simulated users that will be allocated to each scenario. For advanced settings, enter the number of VUs and ramp up the test duration in minutes. Select extra IPs if you need them, and specify whether you want the test to simulate different networks or clients. You have to allocate load to zones and user scenarios by choosing geographic regions or load zones from which to load each user scenario. In order to gain continuous feedback on the performance of your system, it's advisable to schedule regular ongoing tests. You can select the test you would like to schedule and then select the date, time, and test frequency: daily, weekly, or monthly. Interpreting test results can be tricky, but there are some general rules that can help you determine how a test went. This is a sample VU load time graph. The green line shows the number of VUs that are active increasing. The blue line shows the VU load time increasing exponentially. The VU active graph and the VU load time graph are default graphs displayed on the results page. The VU load time graph will give you a quick indication of how the target site handled the load during the test. The VU's active graph shows you the number of active simulated clients at any point during the test, what we sometimes call the load level. The optimum page load time is less than 1 minute. Ideally, it should be between 3 to 8 seconds. Regardless of the type of graph you set, watch for the failed request count. Failed requests indicate that you're not getting any useful content back from the server. See the URL list with response codes such as 404. To get more information on load testing, please visit the following URLs.